we're learning about those deaths just now into the newsroom. What else can you tell us?
Yeah, Morgan, we're at West Rickenbacker Street and Luke Street where this all happened.
But I can tell you that it was a pretty global collapse that occurred. The main structural members came down. It was fairly catastrophic.
We chatted with the owners of this home. How are you feeling about the Democrats' chances to move the needle a little bit more in their favor?
You know, every year is different.
It's been 10 years since the Boise State Broncos and their fans have been to the Fiesta Bowl, and they showed up today to kind of, well, let everybody know that we are back.
Considering that Marissa Howard, Ali Ostrander, and Lexi Halliday Lowry all finished in the top 5 of the semifinal of the 3,000-meter steeplechase, tomorrow could be a special night over at Hayward Field.
How was today, guys?
Well, man, let me tell you, Hunter, what a day it has been, and what a view you're about to see coming up behind us as we get past the trees. We're coming to you live on the ski lift right now as the races wrap up.
To be able to do this at home and, in front of my family and this amazing crowd was really spectacular. I just let everything go, I really tried to give it everything I had.
People were coming out of the house kind of screaming.
Pretty shook up and just glad we're safe.
There's not much left of this Meridian home.
We believe that it was a gas explosion.
After it went up in flames Monday night. Janelle Hartsoe and her family rent the place.
I was in my house and on my bed, and my husband was in the shower, and my oldest son was upstairs in his room sleeping. And come here. And our little guy was in the living room playing his game system, and we just heard a loud explosion,
causing the family to run outside.
We didn't know what was going on or what happened.
Meridian Fire Deputy Chief of Operations Jordan Reese says the call came in around 5 p.m.
It took about 10 to 20 minutes before we had the fire under control. Crews from Meridian, Nampa, Eagle, and Boise all responded.
Intermountain Gas and Idaho Power helped make sure the rest of the area was safe.
It's just so under investigation right now. We're not able to really disclose what may or may not have happened. It'll be a couple days before we're able to know anything more.
That's his garage door. I was sitting right there.
Rick Thomas lives next door.
When it happened, I literally fell over onto the floor and kind of thought it was a bomb. So I ran over there, and their whole front door was just blown open. And I could see people in there, so I started screaming to get out. One by one, they started coming out.
He's thankful everyone's okay, including the family's animals.
As you can see, no ambulances. So that's the best part.
We're gonna get a hotel tonight and then take a few days off of work and school for our kids probably, and just try to process this, and we'll go from there. Yeah, we'll be okay.
The Earth's surface.
To help their students succeed,
We have to teach 25 students 25 different ways. Okay, don't tell me the answer.
Rebecca Pizarro says teachers are constantly working outside their contract hours. She teaches 4th grade in the Nampa School District.
It is more work than I have ever worked in any job in my life.
To prevent teacher burnout, the district moved to a 4-day school week this year. The Emmett School District did too, where 3rd grade teacher Lindsay Adams works.
I love teaching. It's really allowed me to spread out my time and manage my time better, and I honestly think it's probably made me a better teacher.
5th, our kindergarten 1st.
Already, Adams principal Greg Alexander says the switch has made Emmett more competitive with hiring.
We've gotten some more applicants. Some were willing to come over the hill this way rather than going the other way to be, sometimes they get paid more in the bigger districts.
Well, in front of you, you have a bunch of little squares.
But teachers say there are drawbacks. Adams worries about fitting all the curriculum into a shorter week.
We've worked really diligently on trying to look at pacing guides and making sure that everything that we need to have for our standards are being hit.
Pizarro worries about longer days for students.
Kids really tend to be done by a certain time in the day. So stretching it out an extra hour, I don't know if it gives us enough time to get them refocused for that hour and finish off the day strong.
American Falls teacher Paula Nelson says it's a tough balance. She's been working a 4-day week for several years.
We cannot fool ourselves by saying the learning is the same. You have to definitely choose and focus a little more than you did if you had the extra day.
Despite the challenges, Pizarro still thinks the pros outweigh the cons.
Any good thing comes with its bumps in the road. It's not always going to be as hard as it is now.
Eugene has a way of putting Olympic hopeful Marissa Howard at ease.
It feels like a home away from home. I've competed here many times.
The biggest stage the steeplechase has to offer in the States
All my PRs are from Hayward.
is a stage she stood on multiple times in this town.
I've raced very well at Hayward. Twice I raced NCAAs there, and then I've raced multiple U.S. championships here. And knock on wood, I've never had a bad race at Hayward. So yeah, I'm excited to feel that magic again this weekend.
This is a place where Marissa's dreams have turned into reality. And the most spontaneous one of all
I had a dream before the 21 trials that we had a little boy.
came true since the last time she was on this track.
Yeah, very much so. I have a 2-year-old now, and I would say my life, largely revolves around taking care of him.
Doing your leg swings? Yeah, you see Mama do that.
Marissa the Mom is now her most cherished title.
You can go a little quicker, not a lot.
And time-consuming one as well.
Yes, like running is obviously still a huge part of my life, but I do feel like I'm mom first.
But according to her head coach, Pat McCurry,
Trying to be a world-class athlete and train with a kid is a different thing.
He's noticed the power of parenthood.
But I think there's mom strength too, especially on the endurance end. Things kind of went to a different level.
And a more powerful athlete as a result.
I think mentally part of that mom strength is it's not her whole focus anymore. So there gets to be somewhat like a healthier perspective with the running, and you're doing it because you really want to do it, not because you feel like you have to.
I think I'm a better athlete. You know, I think I'm a more balanced athlete now, just like from a mental standpoint, but then I think physically I'm a better and a stronger runner. I think pregnancy can kind of show your weaknesses, and you have to build back kind of from the ground zero, and I think I'm a better and a stronger athlete from the mental side and the physical side.
All of that will be put to the test this week in Eugene. Marissa is now 2 races away from connecting the path between parenthood and Paris.
You know, it's just such a big buildup, and so I think I'm just ready to put it out there and ready to show what we've worked for the last 3 years since 2021.
So as she attempts to make hay at Hayward Field one more time, there's a good chance this dream could lead to another.
He'll be up in the stands with my husband and have a little boy up there, and it's just sweet to that's come true, and we're back here and I'm healthy and ready to go.
Yes, she's absolutely in peak form. We've done a good job being sharp for this meet, whether it's the trials or the U.S. championships every year. But yeah, we've had some spectacular sessions lately, and she's ready to go.
I just kind of go into a dark mode, I always got a chip on my shoulder. I always got something to prove out there.
Nash and Genty, a guy that's an even better person than he is a football player. He's not worried about how many touches he's going to get, how he can get through practice. He cares about his team.
I'm human, what I'm saying? And I happen to have, some great talents on the field, but, I got a heart that beats just like everybody else.
He loves his team, he loves his coaches, he loves us, and I couldn't just be more proud of him. He's a Heisman Trophy for a reason.
Just to be able to have the ball in my hands, I take that very seriously, and, I feel like it shows on the field, dragging guys all across.
Heisman Trophy! Heisman Trophy!
When everybody's on the same page as a collective unit, nobody can stop us.